Hi, Moon Sedai here from Land of the Nerds at Phoenix Comic-Con FanFest 2015. I almost upped the year on us. Speaking with Val here, the creator of Mystery Babylon. She's a guest at FanFest this year, and I believe she also drew the cover of the
program cover guide.
Yeah. Which I don't have one on me. I'm sure I could get one real quick to show off.
One magically appears.
Magically appears. She drew this awesome cover. Isn't it awesome? Yes. We're here to talk a little bit about her comic series and her artwork. Well, Val, can you tell us, at least beginning, the concept of and the story of your series?
The overall concept, it's about a really cranky demon named Kick Girl and a really happy-go-lucky airheaded priest named Zero. And they're kind of forced to team up together to save the world and stop the apocalypse from happening again. But they're just not the greatest team in the world.
Yeah. The artwork, I've started reading Mystery Babylon. I'm not very far through it yet. I'm only in the second of its 5 chapters.
It's 5 chapters
right now.
In the middle of chapter 5 right now. Yes.
I'm in the second of 5 chapters so far. Kit Girl is very grumpy, like I can be, and Zero is very happy, like, well, Alexandros can be.
Yeah.
And so, although sometimes we can flip that, it's very, very dual with me and Alexandros, and that's kind of what drew me to it. Is the artwork looks very similar to my relationship with me and my husband. Very weird. What kind of inspired this idea?
Kit Girl is a character I've had since I was younger, and I think she's just everything I'm not. Like, 'cause I'm such a happy person, and all my crankiness comes out in her, and I just love the odd couple relationship. And I've always had an interest in apocalypse and demons and angels and stuff. I just think it's awesome. So
it's like the odd couple
in
the apocalypse.
It's like a really serious situation, but it's a really goofy comic. So it's like it should be dire, but it's like a kind of a silly take on it.
It's like you're playing up with existing mythology that's out there a little bit.
Yeah, I've taken some stuff from Revelation, but I kind of twisted it so it's not quite as you think it should be. And I also take things from Roman mythology and stuff like that, because they talk about Vesta and their gods and goddesses they worship instead of religions we'd have today. So it's kind of almost like how over time people got the facts mixed up and it's not quite accurate. So
yeah,
it's like superheroes in the modern age. In the future, they're remembered as gods.
And I think that's a really cool idea. The things. Who are your biggest influences artistically?
Oh man, so I love things like Saturday morning cartoons. I love Ninja Turtles growing up and things like that. But I also love Dragon Ball Z. A lot of my characters have Dragon Ball Z hair, flips out every which way and things like that. So anime and American cartoons kind of put together. I love them both.
Yeah. And any of your favorites, particular panels that you've drawn or just images?
Oh gosh, anytime I draw scared faces, and there's one panel where. I don't know if you've seen it yet, but there's a big scary monster that appears, and Kick and Zero they kind of grab onto each other and and that they're having.
I may not have seen that yet, but
it's coming up. It's in chapter 2. It's kind of silly because she's like, "Don't touch me," and then suddenly it's like, ah! So yeah,
I think I saw some She-Ra influence in with the. I think it's the general in the. Crusaders. It's she's She-Ra hair.
Yeah. It's like her hair gets crazier every chapter I draw her into. It just gets longer, ponytail, and it's crazy. So
it's a lot of fun. So you have it looks like some of your characters are here on the cover.
Yeah.
And this is your take on a phoenix.
Yep. I do a lot of cute art, so I was I had to put at least one adorable thing on there.
I love the phoenix. The phoenix is adorable.
There's
and
a Kit
there's
Girl
Kit Girl
cameo in there too.
Why the name Kit Girl? Just
honestly, I was kind of inspired by, Tank Girl, and so Tank Girl is awesome.
Series.
And I was like, Kick Girl, she doesn't really kick that well. It's just, I don't know. It's she's kind of a terrible hero. So
she is a terrible hero.
She doesn't really
She's
kick
awful.
that often.
Don't worship me. Don't follow me. And it's the more she protests, the more people are like, mistress. I'm going to be talking about the series a little bit more in an upcoming blog on landofnerds.com. Anyway, I see our time is winding down. My name's Mandy Ovey at Moonsadai Land of Nerds, here with Val, and I do not want to screw up your last name.
Hochberg.
Hochberg.
Yeah, it's kind of tricky.
Val Hochberg, creator of Mystery Babylon and the special guest of Phoenix Comic Con and the artist of this awesome cover. Thank you for taking some time out of your day to talk with us.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.